gangsters. Bang.
大家好，欢迎来到瑞谈，用睿智的眼光看待问题。今天呢，我们采访的嘉宾是一位在路边上乞讨的流浪汉。不知道大家有没有对在街边上乞讨的人群，或者说流浪汉有过好奇呢？他们为什么会选择做这样一份工作？那又是什么驱使着他们顶着大太阳去乞讨呢？其实我心中也有很多的疑问。今天呢，我们就来找一个在 Green Lane 这边乞讨的这样一个人来采访他一下。希望他能够接受我们的采访。So, what's your name?
Himi.
Himi. Yeah, my name's Ray.
Hi, Ray.
Thanks for taking my interview.
Oh, good.
So I'd like to buy your time for accepting my interview.
Okay.
It's like a concert. So you will allow me to post this video on social media.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just saw you standing by the road.
Yeah.
Like before we start, like maybe some of my questions might be a little offensive. Like, I hope you wouldn't mind.
I'm used to it.
Please don't be angry, and you can't stop or refuse to answer any questions if you don't feel comfortable.
Okay.
So I just saw you standing by the road. So there's a lot of questions I want to ask, and a lot of my audience might be interested. So we'll start our interview right now.
Yep.
Okay. So were you born in New Zealand?
Yes.
Yeah. Whereabouts were you born?
I was born in Napier.
In Napier.
Yeah, Hawke's Bay.
Yeah, I've been there. It's nice. So sunny over there. So I saw you were holding a sign. What exactly was on that sign?
It's asking for some spare help for food or some coins, just for my family because we're at the struggle right now, and we're hooked up with agencies and missions and stuff, but they don't have everything.
Nothing.
And because we've got a big family, we've got a lot of eaters and kids. I'm out here to provide for them and to help for my needs and, mental health and addictions. So that's just being straight up with your people about what I'm doing out here.
I see. Because I used to live around like Remuera, so I see you like a few times.
You've seen me a few times. Okay.
So
you must have gone past me a few times.
So what exactly do you do? Like, is this your job or?
It's not. It's sort of like a job.
Yep.
A lot of people will disagree with what I'm doing because they think that you can get out there and make things happen and get a job and get a life. It's not that easy, when you're getting stood down for 13 weeks. You've got other situations that you've got to deal with that cost more costly than a job. And it's called looking after your people that you love. That can't be looked after. They need to be looked after. So that's pretty much all what I'm doing out here with my sign, and the reason why I do this and the reason why you've seen me out here for a while is because the struggle is real. It's not just some kind of we're out here trying to take all your fellas' money for nothing. It's actually real. I don't take people's money, your money, just to go and get myself what I want. It goes on to things that other people need. Yeah,
I see. Because you are really different from those who grew up the shops, and I think it's different because you are using your labor.
I'm basically just going. I'm here for you guys, and if you guys don't want me, then you don't need me. But I need you people. I need the people of New Zealand just to give me a little bit of help. All of us, not just me, just anyone really. I mean, I believe that's what we're made to do, man. We're made to look after, help each other. But because we're brought up so differently and mentally differently, it is a big difference out here. It is a big struggle. So that's part of the struggle, is that people don't get it. They don't want to get it, or they might be living a good life, but I still smile. I still am thankful for what I've got every day. Well, I see people that are living in a car that I couldn't even afford all my whole life, but they just look miserably and unhappy. But you know what I mean? I mean, there is a difference. The struggle, you've still got a smile and a happy people. You don't have to have all the money in the world to be happy, but I'm just thankful for the people. I'm thankful for what they've got.
Okay. So are you doing this part-time, or is this your full-time job right now?
This is like part-time, and any odd jobs here and there that I can do, I'm in there. Yeah, I've had a few odd jobs here and there. But I mean, this is like the all-day round. Sometimes you might not see me out there because I've got something happening. Something's going on with family. Somebody died. That's the sad part about it too. Somebody's passed, So things like that are happening all the time now. And we don't have the money for funerals, but we try and put something on the table.
That's it, man. So sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm open air, so you just give me whatever is there. I'm not going to be offended.
So how many days do you work every week?
If I can, it will be every day.
Every day?
Actually, Saturday and Sundays are really good.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and all the other days just stressed out workers. Yeah, but I mean, every day if I have to get out here every day and make something happen, put some bread and butter on the table.
Yeah. And how many hours do you work every day?
I try to do 2 times a day, so that means I might come out here for 2 hours, go back home, sort it out, go to the bank, put some money in there, and then come out again in the afternoon and then go back home. So twice a day I'm out here.
Yeah. So it's around how many hours?
About 5 or 6 hours a day. And really I'm not physically up and down hills or nothing, but just standing there, getting horde abuse is pretty much enough for me.
It is.
If I can handle that, then I'm good. I'm good out there.
If it was me, I probably wouldn't handle it.
Well, you wouldn't. You'd probably get chucked in the car from Asians and say, "Get in the car. You're not meant to be out here." That's probably what would happen, bro.
Okay. So like, do you have a fixed time for taking break or having meals?
When I get, because I've got diabetes as well, so when I get energy, when my energies go low, I come off. See the heat. That's why I'm like this. It actually covers from mainly the heat. So sometimes I wet this, so I'm cool and I can get out there in the sun. But yes,
Okay. I've seen a lot of people, you know, they do clean your windows and they ask for some change. Like,
it's like you help me, I help you. Okay, I'm going to come along and wash your window. I'm barely going to even ask you if I'm allowed, but because I've already done this, you're in a situation now. You either give to me or not. What is it? I'm helping you, you help me out. That's his window washer. Or go and ask the cops. That's a good one. Yeah, they just totally killed it for the window washers because they got busted. It's undercover.
I see.
Hang on. Oh, sorry, I'm in the interview. Sorry. Yes, so I don't window wipe. I just use a sign or I sit down on the thing with a cup. And just, you know, just give it all your best.
I see. Do you do this by yourself or have you got a team?
I've got a team up there. He's one of them. I just gave my money to him just in case our family come. There's a few teams of us, but there's a big range of us. We all know each other, but we're not a team. We just know each other.
Do you like work together or?
Sometimes we will work together, but I only work with the ones that are all about the food and what they can take for themselves at the end of the day. I don't go for. There's all sorts of hustlers out here. There's all sorts of beggars. So we're all different. So I normally go with the ones that are very much like myself. Because we get on with each other without any struggles or without any arguments, you know. Because a lot of people will make a big deal if you're making more money than the other guy. That becomes an issue.
I see.
It's sadly, I don't roll like that. You make more money than me, good on you. You're doing something good. If I make more money than you, don't go at me. That's not my problem.
I see. So, do you have a boundary to say like you are not allowed to?
There's the truth of it is there's no boundaries. This land is everybody's. Anybody as yourself and as your partner. You guys, anyone can get out there. So this is everybody's. But yes, people have been out here for a certain time, for a long time, and they've got an attitude. The attitude's called entitlement. They think that they own the land. They think they own this. But then good people will come along and tell them to move nicely. And there's always there's lights everywhere in Auckland. So wherever you see lights and big roundabouts, that's where everyone should be.
I see. So
there's plenty of places. Sadly, it's sad speaking like this. It should be like, oh, well, my job's, that's my business over there, and that's my brother's business over there. But no, it's not. It's like, we go and hustle over there, and there's some hustlers over there. And we just try not to bump into each other, and we make them, because we're all out here for the one thing. All out here to get food or whatever that need is. And then you venture into the city, it gets even more confusing. Because out here, we're about money and food and stuff, and there, it's a different story. But it depends who's going to be straight up with you. I'm not going to be that guy.
Can you tell us something about that?
Well, the city's different. The city doesn't move from the city. They'll stay there for the rest of their lives. Us, we venture. We go to Manukau, Westgate, you know. We travel all over the place. Whereas you'll find the family in the city, they don't move. 20 years you can go back and see the same people with the cup. You know, much love to the family too. No thing on them, just... that's what I mean. We're all different. We all work differently.
Do you need to claim tax for what you got?
No, well, I mean, I'm on the benefit. and I was in emergency housing. So now I'm in permanent housing. A lot of my money goes into that.
Yep.
So yeah, I do get money on a Monday, but that's not even enough.
Okay.
I mean, it's not enough to even touch the sides of my stomach.
So
if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So it's below the standard you have to pay tax, or?
Well, I'm in the benefit, so really all day I'm just a GST, but I'm not a tax person because I'm not working.
So it's a different story.
Yeah, I don't have a business or I don't have a job.
Yep.
So I don't have to pay tax. I'm not under inland revenue until I got a job.
Yep. Do you need to pay like protection fees for the local gangs? Like...
No, I am the gangs. Hey, I am the local gangs.
It's the gang. So when did you start this job?
This happened 6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
I always looked down on it just like other people. I didn't want to know about it. I didn't want to look that way.
Yep.
But then one day I realised I was in the struggle as well, and I was sort of done crime a lot when I was young, you know, jail and stuff like that. So I got sick of that lifestyle. I got sick of the way it was changing.
Yep.
Corrections, whatever.
Yep.
And so I just left that life and I hooked up with a lady, and she was living the life of the streets. So I got educated through her and all the people, and then I became that lifestyle too. But I don't regret this lifestyle because it's got me out here, freedom. I only lasted maybe 6 months was the last, out of 29 years. So yeah, I was a naughty boy, robbing cars and houses and stuff, but I don't do that anymore. Either I get labour work, or I'll give my son and get out there and try and find some cash through the lovely people of New Zealand, and just to go and provide for my people and for myself as well.
Yeah. Have you done other jobs before?
I've done heaps of jobs, like working on the ships, trawlers, working in the forestry, doing the felling, limbing, skid sites, bogging boats, pontoon boats. Yeah, I've done a whole mixture. So I've done a whole loop of different things. Farming, I love all that stuff, but yeah, we're just stuck in the city at the moment, and if I had enough money to get out of here, I would. But yeah.
Okay, next question will be, what made you start this profession?
Well, I wouldn't call it it became a profession when I met my partner. And she said, you're going to starve. You either do something about it, like anybody in anywhere. If you don't work, you don't eat. So I realised, it took me a few beers and I $80 drop, $80, and then I just thought, wow. I thought I was going to be here all bloody night, getting $80. But this guy just looked at me and he said, you know what? Because you got a good smile, you made me feel like doing this. Bang, $80. Yeah, so it changed but because I was drinking, I was half drunk, I was happy. So my education with this was at least 2.5 years straight to get used to doing it, to realise that, you are the guy right on the bottom. And you are there for the people. And then my education was, how do I interact? How do I have a law of attraction? How do I get people to look at me and here? So that's so when I got pretty good at all of that, I thought, well, this is good enough for me at the moment. At the moment in my life, this is all right for me. I'm not going to be doing this forever. Hopefully I'll see you one day and I'm in a car and I've got my kids, hey, bro, you interviewed me, man, remember? Yeah, I remember. And this is my life. I've got my family, so that's really what I'm up to, man.
Yeah, I see.
Boom.